Hello friends, a lot of you have been asking me about working with the 3-bar cycle. So what I'm going to do is give you a little primer here and let you know how you can start doing this. Why do you have to take this approach? Because the journey from binary to ternary language in your drumming is long. It's not about licks and patterns that you do with these exercises. It's about creating an internal grid in your body. When you work with rhythm, as you know, you might have some experience already, you feel rhythm and you're able to feel it, okay? Now, in order to feel it, you have created a grid in your body, a rhythmic grid. What we have to do now is refine that grid and have all these things internalized for you to use. The purpose of this is so that you can use the 3-bar cycle to be creative in your rhythmic expression. How do you get started? This is what you're going to do. You're going to play in cut time, okay? In 2-2, cut time. Why? Because in cut time, the cycle is, let's say, it cycles out in a shorter amount of time. If you play in 4-4, there's more pulses, so it takes a longer amount of time, and you can get lost in the timeline. So if you have no experience with this at all, you're going to play in cut time, all right? That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Now, the next thing you're going to do is count the bars. Learn how to count bars like this. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, that's the second bar. 3, 2, that's the third bar. So now you all know how the phrase goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I'm going to count that out, counting the bars, and playing that phrase right there. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you'll see after 3 bars, that phrase cycles out and starts again on the 1. You're going to do it hand to hand, okay, just like that, and you're going to count the bars. It's very important to count the bars. Why? Because it proves that you know where you are in the timeline. If you're just counting 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, it could be at any bar, you're just guessing where the 1 is. No, we need to determine the beginning and the end of the cycle. Another thing you might want to do is count the pulses. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, like this. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. You should do it both ways, counting just the bars and counting the bars with the pulses. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Now, the next thing you're going to do is learn the melodies. That was the first melody, starting on the downbeat. So wait a minute, why am I calling these melodies? Because I want you to think of this as a rhythmic melody, not as an exercise, not as a sticking or any kind of pattern. You have to be able to sing this in your head eventually so that it becomes embedded naturally, rhythmically in your body, not a part of an exercise. The next melody I call melody 2. It starts, you just displace it. It starts on the E, 1 E and a, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and the 2 E and the 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1 E and the 2 E and the 2 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 2 E and a 1 E and the 2 E and the 2 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 2 E and a 1 E. If you can count 4-part counting like that, that's okay, but you don't really need to. Unless you want to, unless you don't hear where the cycle is, you can count 4 power counting. 1E and the 2E and like that, okay? Now, the third melody. The third melody, you move it over again, and it starts on the and, okay? Like this. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. 1E and the 2E and the 2E and the 2E and the 3E and the 2E and the 1E and the 2E and the 2E and the 2E and the 3E and the 2E and the 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, what about melody 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? How many melodies are there? Well, there are only 3 melodies, because you'll notice if you move the accent to the next subdivision, like we've been doing, the melody becomes redundant. It's the same thing as the first melody. That's why there's only 3 melodies. The next thing you want to do is try to work on some permutations, okay? So we're going to take a permutation that I like very much. I call permutation 2, okay? It's the second permutation in the whole series in the book, the 3-bar cycle. And it's just 1 and 2, all right? Now, I know these numbers could start to get confusing, but what that means is 1 note and then 2 notes, okay? 1, 2. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, that's what I mean by 1 and 2. So now you're going to play that. You're going to count the bars and the pulses, and you're going to see how that cycles out in 3 bars. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. There are many permutations. Many, I mean, it extends basically into infinity when you start getting into permutations like this, because you can do many variations like that that are kind of short, but you can also do 1, 1, 2, as you saw in my last video, or 1, 1, 1, 2, or 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, or 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Mathematically, you're talking about the world of infinity here. Okay, and that is the real world of rhythm. If you're just working with licks and patterns and things that you've, learned from popular music, you're going to have a problem in the professional world. Because let me tell you something right now. It doesn't exist in the professional world to play without this phrase. Okay, especially in jazz. If you don't have it together, you're not playing jazz. You're just doing patterns, okay? Today, I have a very special treat for you in this video, the great Roy McCurdy. Now watch how his phrasing naturally has the 3-bar cycle inside of it. It's a part of him. It's how you play jazz.
Sorry. Yeah.
The next thing you want to do, just to get a taste of where you're going to go with this, is take the first melody, okay, and you're going to take the regular 3-bar cycle, and you're going to do it in 4 bars. Now, why do you want to do it like this? Because most music is composed in 4 or 8, 12, or 16-bar structures, okay? Very few songs are built in 3-bar structures. In fact, the only one I've ever heard is the one I wrote for this system, and it's a part of Working the Inner Clock Part 2, okay, my play-along method. So what you're going to do is play this in 4 bars. Now, when you get to the 4th bar, you just cut off the cycle and start again, like this. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, 1. All right? Now, the next thing you're going to do is take it to 8 bars. Let's try 8 bars. See what happens. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 1. Okay? It doesn't matter how you close it, just close it. You can do a roll, you can do repeated notes, whatever you want. The purpose is you have to know where the beginning and the end of the cycle is. Okay? Well, I'm going to take 16 bars. All right? Now watch what happens. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1. Okay? So that is going to be how you apply this in a musical setting. Very important to know where you are. If you're going to use deep phrasing like this, you cannot lose your place in the timeline. When I was first learning jazz, one of the things I would ask my teachers is, how do you play all that stuff and not lose the one? Where's the one? I can't feel. And he would just say, well, you just got to listen. There was no explanation served on a silver platter like this back then. They just told you just got to listen. So that's what's going on, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you're slowly going to get into this. Remember, the purpose of this is to create a grid in your body, a rhythmic grid. As a side note, what's going to happen when you work this way is that your rhythm is going to be stronger, but also your time and your feel. Remember, if you're just working with binary phrasing, your time is always going to be wishy-washy. But the more you're able to feel long structures like this with ternary phrasing or cycles of 5 or 7 or 9, the deeper your pocket is going to be. Why? Because your brain becomes just something else, just completely different. The timeline structures, you're going to notice, will become much deeper. You'll start thinking in 8 and 16 and 32. You won't be thinking 1 bar at a time. 1 bar at a time is the worst way to think, okay? So friends, thanks for watching this. Remember, if you want to study with me, the lesson site's waiting for you. $250 gets you into the full year program, $500 into the lifetime membership, $1,900 the elite program. The elite program is cranking right now. I don't know why, but there's so many guys taking the elite program is great. And we have online evaluations where you send me a video and I tell you what your next steps are in your drumming. And we have hand consultations where I take a look at your hands for an hour, all online, and I tell you how you can improve your hand technique. Okay, my friends, thanks for watching. Peace.
Welcome. This is PhilMaturanoLessons.com. Phil Maturano Lessons features all of my latest learning material and much more. Here you can get Inner Clock Part 2, the Left Foot Clave Handbook, my ever-expanding online lessons video library, interviews with some of the top players in the world, and much more. All my material is cutting edge in communication and learning. I've been teaching for 25 years now, and as a clinician, I've been lucky enough to teach at some of the best music schools around the world. That's given me the chance to develop instructional material based on what I see in my personal experience with thousands of players. Material that you can actually apply in music right away. That will contribute to your overall musical ability. There are two main goals that I have here on the site. First, to help you develop your musicality, and second, to develop your own voice on the instrument. This website might have my name on it, but it's really all about you. When you are a member of the site, I will personally guide you through the material to give you the best possible opportunity to improve. Interactivity is a highlight of the membership site. You can post videos of yourself playing the material, and I will give you all the feedback you need to get better and better. Everything on the site is presented in a way that minimizes your learning curve. Using the latest teaching concepts, you'll see how you can absorb massive amounts of information in the most efficient way possible.